Hello dear students, welcome back. So let us continue inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, so let us see fourth function, inverse secant function or arc sec function also we may call it. Okay, inverse secant function. Okay, so as we know this about the secant function, sec is a function with domain x such that x is not equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2 where n belongs to z to the this is a function from this to the r minus of minus 1 r minus of minus 1. So this means sec function is not defined at odd multiple of pi by 2, and so it gives the values except minus 1 comma 1 minus 1 comma 1. Okay, see the graph of the sec function. So this doesn't includes minus 1 comma 1, okay, except minus 1 comma 1. So the secant function will define. Okay, and this is not defined at odd multiple of pi by 2. See, pi by 2, pi by 2. So 3 pi by 2 minus 3 pi by 2. It is not defined at odd multiple of pi by 2. It means secant functions assumes all real value except minus 1 comma 1, and it is not defined at the odd multiple of pi by 2. Okay, so then how to make it invertible, right? So see now, sec is equal to 1 by cos. We know this already, sec is equal to the 1 by cos. Okay, so we know the cos function, cos inverse is from r to the 0 comma pi, 0 comma 5, right? So this is sec is not defined at 1 by 0 means, so see here, so when it is cos is 0, cos is 90, that is minus pi by 2 we have to take here. So if we restrict the domain of the function, sec to the 0 comma pi minus pi by 2, pi minus pi by 2, see sec is equal to 1 by cos, it is 0 comma 5. Okay, so sec is 0 at pi by 2, 1 by 0 is not defined, therefore except pi by 2. So if we restrict the domain of the sec function to the 0 comma pi minus pi by 2, so then we will make it invertible with the same range r minus 1 comma 1, right? So other than this 0 comma pi we can make 0 comma 5 this. Other than this we can make minus pi comma 0, minus pi comma 0, except minus pi by 2, except minus pi by 2. So and so on, we can consider so many reasons to make it invertible. However, by restricting the domain of the sec function to the 0 comma pi minus pi by 2 or minus pi comma 0 minus pi by 2, we will get sec function as a bijective function, then inverse is defined. Okay, so sec inverse is defined as r minus 1 comma 1 to the, so this is 0 comma pi close interval minus pi by 2. So sec inverse is defined from r minus of minus 1 comma 1 to the 0 comma pi minus pi by 2. So the range with this period, is called as the principal value branch. So this is called as the principal value branch. PVB means principal value branch. Okay, so see the inverse sec inverse graph. Okay, so sec inverse graph is See, just interchange the value of x and y axis. See, 1 2 3 are on y axis, I wrote here on x axis, and interchange this 5 values on y axis. Now draw the graph. So this is like this. It is invertible in the region. So the region is 0 comma pi, right? That is this. In this region the function is invertible in this region. Or one more is minus pi to the 0, this minus pi to the 0. In these intervals, so the sec will become invertible, that is 0 comma pi this, and except pi by 2, minus pi comma 0 here, except minus pi by 2, because these curves, this graph doesn't meet pi by 2 anywhere. So if you draw the line up to infinity, this graph doesn't meet pi by 2. Therefore, because it is not defined at pi by 2, odd multiple of pi by 2, therefore, so the graph of sec inverse function is like this. Okay, so this is about sec and sec inverse graph. Sec inverse is defined from r minus of minus 1 comma 1 to the 0 comma pi minus pi by 2. So this is the principal value branch, that is the PVB of the sec inverse function. Okay, so let us see some problems, simple problems. Okay, examples. See, a sec inverse of 2 pi root 3 is equal to the, see here, what is the value of sec pi by 6, that is 2 by root 3, right? So therefore sec inverse of 2 by root 3 is pi divided by 6. So function sec inverse, numerical value pi value. Okay, right. Sec inverse of minus 2. So sec inverse of root 2, sec inverse of root 2. So which is when pi divided by 4. Okay. Next, see one example. See, sec inverse of minus 2 by root 3. How it will be defined? Okay. So as we know, whenever minus came inside, consider it as a theta. Okay, minus 2 by root 3 equal to the sec theta. Okay, next sec theta, I will write this side, sec theta, this is equal to 2 by root 3 when sec pi divided by 6. Okay, so sec is negative in the second and third quadrant. However, our principal value branch is 0 comma pi minus pi by 2. We have to consider in the second quadrant only. Okay, therefore take minus inside, sec pi minus pi by 6, that is sec of 180 minus theta is minus sec theta, right? That's why I consider pi. So this becomes sec 6 pi minus pi, 5 pi divided by 6. Okay, so therefore theta is equal to the 5 pi divided by 6. This implies our problem is sec inverse of minus 2 divided by root 3 is equal to the 5 pi divided by 6. 5 pi divided by 6. Okay, so one more example I will write here. The sec inverse of minus 2, sec inverse of minus 2 is equal to the question mark. Okay, so let us see, let us consider sec inverse of minus 2 is equal to the, I will write directly. See dear students, pi minus, so when it is 2, sec is pi by 3 minus pi by 3, this is equal to 3 pi minus pi, 2 pi divided by 3. Therefore sec inverse of minus 2 is equal to the 2 pi divided by 3. 2 pi divided by 3. Okay, dear students. So this is about the inverse secant function or arc sec function we may call it. Okay, right. Next function is inverse cosecant function. Okay, that is cos inverse function, or else we may call it as a arc cosec x. Okay, first let us see about cosec. So cosec is from x such that x belongs to the R, x belongs to the R, and x is not equal to the n phi, n belongs to the z, to the R minus of minus 1. So this is the definition of cosec x with the domain x belongs to the R, x is not equal to the n pi. So it is not multiple of pi, not defined at multiple of pi, and so it assumes the value set of real numbers except minus 1 comma 1, except minus 1 comma 1. So this is the definition of cosec x, because see, cosec is equal to the 1 by sine. So we know sine is defined at r to the pi by 2 minus pi by 2 the pi by 2 r. Okay, so if it is equal to the 0, sine 0 will be 0. So that's why, so minus 1 comma 1, it is not defined at minus 1 comma 1. So 0 will come in the minus 1 comma 1, except 0 it is defined at the cosec x will be defined. So that is the definition of cosec x. Means, so cosec x assumes all the values of set of real numbers except minus 1 comma 1, and it is not defined at x is equal to n pi. So that is multiple of pi, it is not defined at multiple of pi. See here, this is the graph of cosec x. So it doesn't touches the line pi. Okay, this line pi or 0. Okay, this is 3 pi divided by 2 and minus 2 pi, where n belongs to the z, that is minus 2 pi, minus pi, 0 pi, 2 pi. It doesn't meet the line of the pi, n pi. Okay, generally. Okay, now define cos inverse function. So however, we can define cos inverse function by restricting its domain and range. So let us restrict the domain of the cos inverse function. So that is, see, we can restrict the domain of the cos function to the minus pi by 2 to the pi by 2 except 0. So because it doesn't touch the 0 line, that is, so this reason minus pi by 2 to the pi by 2. So here to the here, this in this region, so cos will become invertible. That is, see the graph of cos inverse, that is, this is the graph cos inverse, this from minus pi by 2 to the pi by 2, from minus pi by 2 to the pi by 2 except 0, excluding 0. Okay, so define cosec inverse from r minus 1 with the same this range to the minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. So excluding 0, excluding 0. Other than this, we can define other intervals, that is minus 3 pi by 2 to the minus pi by 2, that is minus 3 pi by 2 to the minus pi by 2 except, so minus 3 pi by 2 to the except this minus pi, or else pi by 2 to the 3 pi by 2 except pi. So that is pi by 2 to the 3 pi by 2 except pi. So these are the possible reasons where cos will become invertible. Other than this, we can define many more. Okay, so here this minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 minus 0. So this is called as principal value branch of cos inverse, PVB of cos inverse function. So the cos inverse is defined from r of minus 1 comma 1 to the minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2 minus 0. Okay, so this is cos inverse function. Okay, so let us see some problems of cos inverse examples. Okay, examples A, that is cosec inverse of 2 divided by root 3. So this is equal to, so cosec is 2 by root 3 when pi divided by 3, because cosec pi by 3 equal to the 2 divided by root 3. Okay, B, cosec inverse of 2. So cosec is 2 when it is equal to the pi by 6. And C, cosec inverse of minus 2 by root 3. Okay, so our reason is minus pi by 2 to the pi by 2 except 0. So in the first quadrant all are positive. Okay, so therefore now let us write this as it is. No need to check the quadrant for this cosec inverse, that is minus pi divided by 3. Okay, because cosec minus pi divided by 3 equal to the minus cosec pi divided by 3. Cosec of minus theta is minus cosec theta. This is 2 divided by root 3, right? This is minus pi divided by 3. Next one, cosec inverse of minus 1. So this is equal to the minus pi divided by 2, because cosec pi by 2 minus pi by 2 equal to the minus cosec pi by 2. This is equal to the minus 1. Okay, right. Next one, E, cosec inverse of root 2. This is pi divided by 4, 45 degree. Okay, cosec inverse of root 2 is pi divided by 4. So dear students, this is about the inverse cosecant function, or else we may call it as a arc cosec function. Okay, last function, inverse cotangent function, or we may call it as a arc cot function also, or we may call it as a arc cot function also. Okay, so let us see the cot function first. Okay, so cot is defined as cot x such that x belongs to the R, and so this is x is not equal to the n pi, x is not equal to the n pi to the R. Okay, so this is the definition of cos function, that is cot is from x such that x belongs to the R, x is not equal to n pi to the R. As we know, cot is reciprocal of tan. Okay, so already we know tan is defined, so tan inverse is defined from, so that is 0 comma pi. So tan inverse is defined from r to the 0 comma pi. So okay, so this is a definition of tan inverse. Okay, so cot is also same, it is also not defined at the 0. See here, this is also not defined at the 0. I will draw the graph of the cot function. See, so that is it doesn't touches 0 and pi. Okay, so this is cot, it doesn't touches 0 and minus pi. Here 2 pi and minus pi, here pi and 2 pi. So this is not equal to the n pi. So n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, anything. Okay, this is about the cot. However, by restricting its domain, we can define cot inverse function. It's a inverse. So the restrictions are, that is, see here, restrictions are 0, 2 pi to the pi, and this pi to the 2 pi, pi to the 0, and 0 to the minus pi, that is minus pi, 0, 0, pi, pi, 2 pi. These are the possible ranges of a cot. In this it will become invertible. Okay, see now, if I draw the line above the x-axis, it touches more than one point of the graph, it meets more than one point of the graph. So if I consider this only, that is 0, pi, only this, if I draw one line and down one line, it touches, it meets only one point of the graph, therefore it will become bisective. Or if I consider this region, or this region, in all those separate regions, so the function cot will become bisective. Therefore, so by restricting the domain of the cot function, we may define its inverse. So that is cot, restrictions are cot, and so on. First is from minus 2 pi to the pi, minus 2 pi to the pi, comma minus pi, minus pi, 0. Yes, sorry, these are all open brackets, not equal to the, and this is 0, pi, and pi, 2 pi, and so on to the r, This is cot function when I wrote its set as intervals. Okay, now its inverse, cot inverse is from r to the any one of these intervals, I will take 0, pi, open interval, 0, pi. So this is called as the principal value branch of the cot inverse. Cot inverse is from r to the 0, pi, and its graph is this. Just interchange the values of x and y axis. Pi's are on x axis, here on y axis, and 1, 2, 3 on y axis, here on x axis. So just now draw the graph, it will become cot inverse. This is cot graph. Okay, this is cot inverse graph. Okay, what is the definition of cot inverse? Is from r to the open interval 0, pi. Okay, so let us see some examples of cot inverse function. Okay, so examples. A, cot inverse of 1. So cot is 1 when it is equal to pi by 4, that is because cot pi by 4 is equal to the 1, right? Option. Next question B, cot inverse of 1 divided by root 3, cot inverse of 1 divided by root 3. So this is equal to pi by 6, because cot pi by 6 equal to 1 divided by root 3, right? Now, okay, see, cot inverse of root 3 is equal to the pi divided by, so this is, sorry, pi by 3, this is pi by 6. Cot of pi by 6 equal to the root 3, right? Okay, now question D, cot inverse of 0 is equal to the, so when it is equal to 0, it is pi by 2. Cot pi by 2 is equal to the 0, and one negative value I will solve. Cot inverse of minus 1 divided by root 3. Cot inverse of minus 1 divided by root 3 is equal to question mark. So see, so in which quadrant it is negative? 0 to the pi means we have to take in the first or second quadrant only. In second quadrant, so the cot will become negative. Okay, so move as, okay, consider this equal to the theta. Cot theta equal to the minus 1 divided by root 3. So this can be written as 1 by root 3. Cot of 1 by root 3, see here only, pi by 3. Cot of pi by 3. So we know cot 180 minus theta is minus cot theta, right? So take inside, this is equal to cot pi minus pi by 3 equal to the cot of 3 pi minus pi is 2 pi divided by 3. This implies theta equal to the 2 pi divided by 3. Okay, therefore, so this will become cot inverse of minus 1 divided by root 3 is equal to the 2 pi divided by 3. Okay, dear students, so we have to solve the negative values in this way by considering the theta. Okay, dear students, this is about the cot function, that is cot inverse function. So inverse cotangent function or arc cot function. Okay, so dear students, these are all the 6 standard inverse trigonometric functions, that is sin inverse, cos inverse, tan inverse, cosec inverse, sec inverse and cot inverse. In all these 6 inverse functions, inverse trigonometric functions, okay, so we have seen its domain and range, okay, and solved some problems. Okay, I will continue the next things in the next class. Okay.